something completely different.
Finally on Happy Hour.
Happy Hot Topic. I got a vasectomy as well. It's another man at this table that needs to think about it.
I feel like this is an entertainment.
That might be why they brought us here.
I feel like there's an influx in black men getting vasectomies.
I got a vasectomy and I'm white as hell. With a little salt and pepper.
I've been hearing about it, or maybe black men never talk about it.
It is a responsible thing to do. Yeah.
And you're not responsible, Nick Cannon.
I'm not done.
I'm so blessed to have such amazing children.
I bet you're a deadbeat dad. How do you have equal time for all 12 kids and they live in different houses and you have like 9 different jobs? You do it for your clout.
I have an abundance of them.
Turns out 12 is not enough for Nick Cannon.
Oh, man, I can't stand people like Nick Cannon and Elon Musk to have all these kids. Because if you're not around for the kids, I'm not saying he's not a good dad, but it's like at some point, some kids are going to feel left out. And then that's where the daddy issues really comes into play. Like I've said, if a girl has daddy issues, however they treat their father is how they'll treat you.
He's ready for more kids.
I was always like, yo, I want a big family too, so.
Yeah, you got a big family for sure.
You know, the Lord has blessed me with what I asked, but you ask.
Oh, the Lord. Yeah, there's a bunch of families that can't have kids, and then this dummy just pops them out. I mean, he's not popping them out, but you know what I mean. Something else is popping out.
Want a big family too, so, you know, the Lord has blessed me with what I asked, but you ask and you shall receive.
The comedian sharing his hopes to expand his already expanded family on his We Play in Spades podcast.
He's just freaking nauseating, man. I don't know what it is. He's just got bitch slap personality. He's just so annoying.
Evidently, you want more.
Why not?
Why?
Because you're not hanging out with your kids right now. You're doing a podcast that no one really cares about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want more kids and you're already doing a podcast about having more kids? You're a loser, bro.
Okay, this is my question.
Here we go.
Is it more with one of the women you already got, or is it more with a new one?
A new cloud chaser.
Don't know. That's the thing. I leave it to the Lord.
There's no... Doesn't God want you to wait till marriage anyway? I mean, I know that's a whole farce, but it's like... He just name drops God all the time. Oh, God. Oh, God. I mean, I know that's what you hear coming out of his bedroom, but bro, like, not everything is God, man. If God was so real... What about the millennial couples that are trying so hard to have kids and then this moron just makes them?
Truly, like, my number one priority. Being a dad is what my life is about. So,
and doing crappy podcasts and not actually being around my kids when I'm doing a podcast.
I build the work around, you know,
deadbeat,
the fatherhood.
It comes less than a year after Nick took drastic measures in order to protect his family jewels.
You insured yourself for $10 million.
I didn't just say it. I did it.
You did it?
God, he's the worst.
How did you settle on that amount is what I want to know.
It should have been $12 million. Right? It should have been.
And I have no respect for any of the women that had kids with him or Elon. You're doing it for clout and money. You're another problem.
And, $1 million per child. It's not as difficult as people think it would be, but I understand because it's a very unorthodox scenario.
Yeah, it's a deadbeat scenario.
But it actually, I mean, I dedicate probably my entire day to my children. Luckily.
Oh, do you really? Besides all these interviews you're doing and all the podcasts and all the projects you do, so what, do you dedicate 2 minutes to them? You get 24 hours in a day and you got to get some sleep. He went on the Howard Stern show like 6 years ago talking about how he's got to sleep. And at that time he had a talk show, and I don't know if he still has the radio show, but he's got all these projects, bro. You don't have time for the kids. If they were in one house, maybe.
We're in a world where my life, and I think I might have said this and was misquoted before, but I was like, I'm blessed with the opportunity. I get to spend more time with my children every single day because of my world.
Whatever. You can say that all you want, but we know you're a deadbeat.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.